Remember the TV moments that left you speechless? A character vanishes, a star walks away, and the show is never quite the same. Welcome back for part 2 of our countdown. This time, the stakes are higher, the drama is messier, and the gambles are bigger. Let's get right to it with number 5. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We promise to bring you more fascinating stories about the golden age of television. Farrah Fawcett, Charlie's Angels. Sliding into our number 5 spot is Farrah Fawcett, the poster girl for 1970s Cool, who bailed on Charlie's Angels after just one season, despite being the breakout star of the show. Fawcett's character Jill Monroe became an instant icon thanks in part to that famous red swimsuit poster. But despite the show's massive success, Fawcett decided to leave after just one season to pursue a film career. Unfortunately, her first big screen outing tanked so hard that critics jokingly renamed it "Somebody Killed Her Career." The producers promptly sued her for breach of contract. Fawcett eventually agreed to return for a few guest appearances to settle the dispute. Four, Suzanne Summers' Three's Company. Sliding into the number 4 spot is Suzanne Summers, who brought the perfect mix of innocent and comic timing to Three's Company as the lovably clueless Chrissy Snow. Summers' portrayal of Chrissy helped make the show a massive hit, turning her into one of TV's biggest stars. By the 5th season, Summers and her husband-manager decided it was time for a significant pay bump. She wanted to go from $30,000 to $150,000 per episode, putting her on par with her co-star John Ritter. The network rejected her demands, and when Summers started missing tapings, they retaliated by writing her off the show. The fallout was deeply personal, and Summers didn't speak to her co-stars for decades. The last 3 stars on our list didn't just walk away, they made some of the most infamous exits in TV history. One left for movie stardom, another left because of a contract dispute that went too far, and one took the biggest gamble of them all. Let's see who they are. 3. David Caruso, NYPD Blue. Sliding into the top 3, we have David Caruso, known for one of the most infamous TV exits in history. Caruso played Detective John Kelly, a cool, confident cop who quickly became the show's breakout star. After just one season, he demanded a massive salary increase. The network balked, and Caruso, convinced he was on the verge of movie stardom, walked away. Unfortunately, his big screen ambition hit a wall. His films were critical and commercial flops. Meanwhile, NYPD Blue soldiered on for another 11 seasons, with Jimmy Smits stepping in as the show's new leading man. Two, Christopher Maloney, Law & Order SVU. Coming in at number 2 is Christopher Maloney, the actor who walked away from one of TV's most successful procedural dramas after more than a decade as Detective Elliot Stabler. His chemistry with co-star Mariska Hargitay helped make the show a ratings powerhouse. But in 2011, after contract negotiations broke down over salary disputes, Maloney abruptly exited the show. His character was simply written off between seasons, a jarring departure that left fans feeling like they'd been ghosted by a close friend. Maloney returned to the role of Stabler in the 2021, appearing on SVU before launching his own spin-off, giving fans the reunion they'd been waiting for. One, Shelley Long, Cheers. And finally, claiming our number 1 spot is Shelley Long, the actress who took one of the biggest gambles in TV history when she walked away from Cheers. Long played Diane Chambers, the neurotic intellectual waitress whose on-again, off-again romance with bar owner Sam Malone became one of the defining TV couples of the 80s. But after 5 seasons, Long decided to walk away from the show at its peak in 1987. Her decision wasn't just about chasing a movie career. She also wanted to spend more time with her newborn daughter and explore a broader range of acting roles. Cheers continued for another 6 seasons without Long, but her decision remains one of the most famous departures in TV history. That's our list of 10 TV stars who walked away or were forcibly removed from hit shows. We've seen it all, from dramatic contract disputes to emotional goodbyes. These are the stories of incredible gambles, bitter contract disputes, and a few actors who risked it all for what they thought was a brighter future. You have to admire their ambition, even if the results weren't what they hoped for. Watching these stories unfold, you realize that in Hollywood, fame can be a trap. Farrah Fawcett was the poster child for a generation, and she risked it all for what? A movie career that never took off. And then there's the story of Shelley Long. She had the #1 show in the country, the most iconic TV romance of the decade, and she walked away from it all. For me, that one was the biggest shock of them all. I still remember the feeling of watching that finale, not knowing if she would ever come back. A lot of people thought she was crazy. They couldn't understand why anyone would leave a dream job. But her reasons were so personal, so human. It's a powerful reminder that behind all the glitz and glamour, these actors have lives, families, and priorities. These departures weren't just about ratings or money. They were about the human element, the choices we all have to make in life. Which of these actors do you think made the right decision? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos about your favorite retro TV shows. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.